All right, we have the only cooler you're ever gonna need. This thing is absolutely amazing. This is an iceco 12 volt wheeled multifunctional lid cooler here. You can open it up any direction, and the whole thing actually comes off. So you can take the lid off completely and remove it. So it makes it a whole lot easier when it's in a tight space to get into it. You can tell it's more narrow than a traditional cooler, but it's taller. So it's definitely gonna fit into some tighter places. This thing has plugs for the car and for the house, and a USB for power out. This protective case is something that you can take off, and just kind of helps, you know, keeps things insulated, especially in the hot summer days, inside of a vehicle, or, you know, out at the beach, out at the ballpark, things like that. This battery pack right here is something that comes separate. Let me get it up here, but it's magnetic. And we have used this all day on a 75-degree day tournament, and it got down to 68% at the end of the day, and we were there from 7 in the morning till about 6:30 at night. So keeping this thing on about 38, you know, right there is a fantastic spot for it to keep all the drinks cold, keep the lunch meat, keep fruits and veggies and everything in there nice and cold. And as you guys seen, there's plenty of room. This basket will come out so you can get stuff out of it. You know, it just makes things easy to get to. And then here we can set this thing down, you know, to -4 if we want. It's got different modes. It's got eco mode, and it's got max. It's got a UV light, so whenever you open the lid, if you can see it back there, to help kill germs. The carrying handle, guys, is absolutely amazing. Like, this thing is super sturdy, and it comes with dual handles, one on each side, so you can carry it like a regular cooler if you need to. In the description below, there will be a link for 12% off if y'all are interested. If you need a cooler, you need something like this for a semi, because it does run off 12 volt. It has a plug right here, 12 volt plug that you can plug into your cigarette lighter. The storage space that this JP50, which is this model, there's a 40 that's a little bit shorter, but the 50 here will hold enough food for one person for a week, and you can freeze your food. And the thing about iceco is, if you go check out their website, they have a ton of different options of different style coolers. They have dual freeze or dual function freezer fridges, so it's a little bit bigger than this right here, but the one side will be a freezer and one side can be a refrigerator, so it gives you a different option. This one can go all the way down to -4, like I mentioned, and then it obviously can go way higher than that. This protective case is awesome. I can push that down a little bit more and get this to zip all the way up. Keep it protected. And it's definitely heavier than a regular cooler, but it's got a motor in it. It's got a fantastic motor. We've had this thing plugged up in the garage for some time now, and we just keep drinks and stuff in it, you know, for the kids. When they're outside playing, they can just open the cooler and grab one. Yeah, this thing is phenomenal. I definitely recommend it to anybody that needs a refrigerator for the truck, or you know, a cooler for traveling for tournaments, or, you know, we play softball, or our daughter plays softball, so definitely something that I would recommend for something like that. Rodeo, any kind of family outing, this is what you want to get. You don't have to worry about your food getting soaking wet and drenched. You don't have to worry about half the space of the cooler being taken up by ice. Like, this is everything you need right here in a cooler.